Okay, how many of you like to telemarket? Or maybe you have somebody within your company that is a telemarketer. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about 10 things to keep in mind in telemarketing. And let's define telemarketing. It's not necessarily that person that makes call after call after call all day. It could be you yourself who makes a call or two on a potential customer. Really, that's telemarketing. So here's some things to keep in mind. First of all, when you telemarket, know who you're calling. Know the size of the company. Know if it even fits within your market segment that you deal with. I remember with Disney, I had this person call me, and they really followed a good structure in regards to solicitation. They identified themselves. They said, "I'm with XYZ company," and they said to me, "Our representative will be in your area next Tuesday." And they gave me an option. I could either meet with them for an hour in the morning or an hour in the afternoon. Or actually, it was a couple of hours window span. And I said, "Well, what are they going to do?" He says, "We're going to go out there, we're going to walk your facility, and we're going to put a proposal together and give you the price at the end of the meeting." And I said, "Well, amazing." Because at that time, we had a couple of million square feet. And so I says, "Well, it's going to be interesting to see how you can walk the facility to over 2 million square feet, put together a proposal and a price within a 2-hour frame." It was very easy to reason that she was probably reading off a list and knew nothing about the company that she was calling, other than maybe the name. The other thing you want to do is when you call somebody is to be understandable. Be able to explain why you're there, give them your name in a way that is very clear and distinct. You want to be positive when you call. You don't want the customer or the potential customer to feel that this is a tremendous chore for you to have to call them and that somebody is forcing you to do that. If you're positive, you're going to see the difference in the results that you're going to get. The other thing is get to the point. How many times have you had a telemarketer call you and they ask you, "How are you? How have you been? You having a good day?" And all you want them to do is get to the point. Now, here's a couple of things that you want to avoid saying when you talk to potential customers. First of all, you don't want to say, "Our company can do it cheaper," because that's a clear shot to go directly out and hang up on you. The other thing is, "We can do it better." And the reason those two questions are not very good ones to ask is because how do you know? How do you know the price that you're going to give is going to be less than what they're paying? And really, if you say somebody, "We can do a better job," if that person you're talking to is the one that oversees the cleaning, then that's a reflection on his abilities as having oversight. Now, avoid saying that you're certified green if you're not really certified. Avoid saying you have a green cleaning program if you really don't have one, because you're going to find in this particular case that the prospects now are pretty knowledgeable on what a green cleaning program is. The other thing is, as I mentioned, don't say, "We would like to see you on such and such a date between the hours of," because it doesn't make sense. In the old days, I have to admit, that was something that we always did. It's pretty academic. You give your customer one or the other, or your prospect one or the other. And then that way you're going to get a commitment one way or the other. But it doesn't work in this case. And then when you are requested to send information, don't fax information. You don't know where that fax is going to end up. Nowadays, there are not fax machines at every desk. And then remember that whatever you say, or if someone else is doing the telemarketing, it's always a reflection of the type of company you are. So know how your company is being represented. So these are just some tips that you can use, and they'll help you to be more successful in turning prospects into customers.